Hi guys, I am back today and I'm going to be doing a video all about Lunar Beauty Moon Spell. I don't know why I went into that voice, that just happened and it was kind of weird and out of body-ish. No, I'm just kidding, it wasn't, but it was still strange. Who does that? In any case, I am going to do a green look because we're still in the month of March. It's like the month that never ends, I kind of feel. It was like, you know how January this year was like the longest month ever? It was like a whole year in and of itself. Well, I feel like March is like the next year. In any case, so that is what I'm going to be doing today, and I'm going to show you the front and back of this real quick. I love this packaging. I think it is stunning. I think it is creative and different. I like, honestly, even if I wouldn't have liked the inside, which I really do because it is 1000% up my alley, I think I might have bought it just for the packaging. So, it's just so creative and different, and I love the artistry of it. I think it's beautiful. So Manny did an awesome job with this. Good job, Manny. You are awesome. You're kind of like my artistry hero. He likes a lot of the same like celestial kind of things as I do. So I've always liked him for that. I always thought great minds have great taste and all of that. So, okay, I just made up a saying out of two different ones. I feel like the guy on Boondock Saints, the old guy that just like combines two different phrases just for the heck of it. So if you've seen that, leave a comment below and let me know. That people in glass houses do what? Not the real answer, the answer in the movie. In any case, so I'm going to do this look for you guys. If you are interested, sorry, there's like somebody driving by my house, really weird. If you're interested in seeing how I got this, just keep watching, and please leave a comment down below if you like the video, if you want to see something like this, or maybe another look from it. If you do like it, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell for future updates, and I will see you guys in a second. I am going to use, because it's right in front of me, I'm going to use Melt Morning Star. Sorry, you guys are probably sick to death of seeing this, but it is right here, and I don't have to search out something else, which is a positive, because I've slept like maybe a total of 3 or 4 hours from yesterday to today. My husband probably has coronavirus. He was feeling really sick. He went to the doctor. The doctor tested him for both flu types, and he was negative, but they didn't think he had the flu anyway. They just tested him because of his work. They essentially were like, hey, your lungs sound really bad. He actually had Legionnaires as a kid when he was like 10. And so they kind of were like, you're not going to be the same. And ever since then, when he gets respiratory stuff, I get really freaked out. And so in any case, his doctor sent him directly to get an x-ray on his lungs, which of course is alarming. And given all of his symptoms, he was like, I personally think you have the coronavirus, but we don't have enough tests in our area. So unless somebody, and we live in a small area, like we don't live in a big city or anything like that. So, I mean, us having like any normal amount of tests would kind of be shocking anyway. But so they were like, pretty much like, unless you go to the hospital, you're not going to get tested. And, they actually did suggest for him to get breathing treatments at the hospital because of his lungs, but it's just a higher risk of other stuff happening. So, if we can treat it at home, even if it is, pretty expensive, then it's better to do that. So that's what we chose to do. And by we, I mean he. And so I've just been trying to take care of him and keep the house like sanitized as I can, because he's high risk, which now he's probably already got it. And I'm also high risk because I have immunodeficiencies. So we're just trying really hard not to make it worse, spread it around. But anyway, so I haven't been sleeping a lot, but that's okay. I'm gonna catch back up. So my face looks really rough. I'm sorry. I've also been trying out a skincare line that, as you can see, is not nearly, it's just not going well for me, and maybe it works well for other people, and it's a really popular brand, so it does, but for me it's just not gone very well. So any case, now that I've got that there, I'm going to take, tough. I'm going to take Winifred, actually, and I'm going to put that just above my crease. I love this palette, actually. It is not only one of the most unique packagings, but I like the whole concept of it, because I, grew up around the same time period, childhood wise, as Manny, so I can appreciate a lot of the same stuff that he does, and In fact, I do. So in any case, I really liked this palette when it came out. Even immediately, I was like, yes. But I'd never tried Lunar Beauty before to know what their formulation was like. But I do really like it. So I'm just taking this, creasing above, that way I can kind of warm it up, because I'm going to be using the greens, which kind of then, there's one kind of warmish green and then one kind of coolish green. So we're just going to try and add a little bit of life and get rid of this brush hair. I love my Wayne Goss brushes, but they are constantly shedding. Like, I mean, all the time. And also, besides my husband being sick, being partially why I wasn't doing anything on, you know, any more of the green looks yet until today, I also had a reaction to something, whether it was the skincare line again, or it might have, I don't know, I don't even want to say it because I'm not exactly sure what caused it, but my eye was super swollen. It was really bad. So I guess sooner rather than later, we'll probably figure out what it is if I try it again and then it happens again. So I'm just taking a little bit of that very lightly underneath. You barely have to touch it. This is a very easy to use formula. I have used this palette numerous times, so I already knew that I liked it. But I knew that I liked the greens in it, so I wanted to use it for the month of March while I still can. There's a couple more that I would like to use before the month is up. I really want to use Natasha Denona, and I really want to use the Colored Rain Safari Rain palette. Like that one, it's like, for me, I really like the Colored Rain one as much as I like the Juvia's Place one. I just think they're both, I mean, it's weird because at first I thought they were kind of similar, but they're not at all. So, but they're both gorgeous. They almost could work really nicely together, I think. They would complement each other's storylines, color storylines. I don't think color stories have lines, but if they did, there you have it. So now I'm taking the color Bonnie, which is the lighter green color, and I am just same area, putting that really softly all over there. Bam. I don't know why I needed the sound effect. And I'm going to do the same over here. And just blowing it out. I'm going to pick up more of it because it's not like super strong with the more warm tone shadow underneath of it. But that's okay. That's okay. It still looks awesome. It's like kind of grungy, and I'm always for that. Okay. Doing the same thing over here. Just picked up a little bit more, taking a little bit more, hopefully making it more. Oh my gosh. Noticeable. Okay. Just taking a little bit of that under the lash line as well. Not being precise again, just trying to make it very blown out. Boom, shaka, laka. Okay. And I'm going to clean up just a little bit. Just a little bit ski. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to pick up... I need to go to sleep. I'm going to pick up Marnie, and I'm going to put it in my outer V. Outer upper V. And I'm going to get a different brush. Let's see. Oh, I totally cleaned all of my brushes in my time off, just so we're clear. Aren't we, like, super excited? Like, oh, my husband is like, you need to clean them dirty things, and they got the Rona on them, and he was just ridiculous and hilarious, and it was really entertaining. So in any case, I cleaned my darn brushes, and even though I cleaned them, I can't find the brush I want to use. Okay, I found it. It's just so clean, I didn't recognize it. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm done. All right, I'm gonna grab Marnie, and I'm gonna put that in my outer V. And it is just a different kind of green. I'm so sorry. I promise I'm going to take myself for a little nap right after this. I had just gotten done cooking a little bit. I made us breakfast. I made lunch. And because I'm trying to keep him out of the kitchen and separated. But I just got done making like cabbage and sausage soup with cornbread because he loves cornbread. And for once, I didn't burn it. Go me! It's the small things we've got to be happy for. So I'm hoping that the sausage and cabbage soup doesn't turn out terrible. We shall see. I've never made it before, but my husband really likes cabbage, so I figured, okay, we'll give it a shot. And just see. Okay, and last night I made like a breaded fried chicken with some noodles and stuff, and that was pretty good, actually. So I am taking this opportunity to try and become a better cook. Okay, and I'm just really trying to diffuse this out. I don't feel like I'm doing a good job right now, but there you have it. I'm gonna try and clean it up when we're done, but right now, just getting this where it needs to go. Clean up, that's okay. We can always go back and clean it up. Well, generally always. Sometimes you just have to start from scratch and take it all off too, so, you know, whatever works. Whatever's clever. And I'm just working that. I'm making weird messes with this right now. It's not the palette, it's me. But it's weird. I swear that my brushes are working different because they're clean. I need to dirty them up. I mean, that's all there is to it. Okay, and I'm really working that up and out. And I also put it underneath. And in fact, I don't even care that I'm getting it kind of cray-cray out right now. I may leave it. And I'm doing the same with the other side. Now, this side is the eye that got really, really bad. So I feel like it's just trying to get its stuff together. It's had a rough few days. Thank you. Okay. So there is that. Maybe do a little bit more. Maybe just work with it a little bit more, actually. I haven't picked up any more product in a hot minute, but I'm just really focusing on getting this spread out better. And I'm going to do the same on this side. Really, really diffusing that out. Boom. Shaka. Lock. Alright, so now I'll take my wipey and I will clean it up. That's better. Much better. Okay. Do the same on this side. Which miracle of miracles is not watering right now? Whew, we'll take it. I've been having to put allergy drops in this eye for like 2.5 days now. Much better. Okay. Maybe a little bit more over here. But I'm still really on the fence if it was makeup that I used that did this or if it was this skincare that I had switched to. I'm really torn. I'm really unsure because I had both kind of newer skin products on and also, you know, I used all of the new melt stuff. Now, I don't think it's their eyeshadows because I've used their eyeshadows. I've used them for a really long time. Never had a single problem. The only thing I did different was I used the cream liner. So I'm like, was it you? Please tell me it wasn't you because I loved it, which is sad. Like, I would be using it right now because I really enjoyed it that much. I thought it made, you know, making my liner and my wing so much easier. I was kind of shocked about it, actually. So I'm really hoping that wasn't the case because I really liked it. And it would just be my luck that something I love and enjoy is taken from me. Okay, that was really dramatic, but, you know, it would be a loss, and I would be very sad. I'm now just picking up a tiny bit more to put on this side because I feel like it will be better balanced. Okay. Okay, I feel a lot better about it. Yay! Hooray for me. Alright, so now Mary is technically not necessarily a green, but it's not necessarily a blue, and it's not necessarily a gray. It's this color right here. It's kind of a mix of all of those, in my opinion, like, depending on the light that you catch it in. So that's going to be the color I'm going to put on my lid. I actually really like it. I think it's super unique. The texture of these remind me so much of Dose of Colors. Like, if you got their, Friendcation palette, these are like the same, in my opinion. They also reminded me of something else, but I've since forgotten it because it's been a hot minute since I made the connection and used them both around the same time. So if I think about it again, I'll let you know for sure. But that's what it reminds me of. So this is just like a murky color, and I really, really enjoy it. I would, wouldn't I? Like, for me, I love stuff that's murky looking. And I'm going to go up here and fix this because I've kind of gotten cray-cray on it a little bit. And I'm going to put just a teensy bit more over here. There. For me, I really enjoy that. I think it looks really nice. It'll look better once I blend all that out because that looks a little less than fresh. I'm going to wipe off my brush a little bit though because I don't necessarily want that color Marnie clear over here. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to pick up a little bit. I'm going to go back to my first brush and pick up Bonnie again. Just lightly on the tip. That way I can blend it together more. Look at that. Much better. Yay! And I'm going to do the same to the other side. Oh, so much better. Yeah, literally. Yay. Yaysies. Okay. So I am probably, you know what, I'm going to take a little bit more of that green Bonnie on the very tip of this brush, and I'm going to put it under on the front of my eye area. There's that. Now, I do think that the inner corner of my eye needs like a pop of something, and since I won't be able to get that from here, I mean, I could try Peru. It just doesn't really make sense with what I've got going on, but then because it doesn't, it almost does. Riddle me that. Okay. So I'm going to grab that just on my pinky, and it's like a really ethereal, pinky purple, shifty, soft, like multi-chrome color. Yeah. And that's why I like purple and green together. I don't know if I'm like the only one that feels that way, but I kind of dig it. And I think because of almost like the pinky tone to it, it kind of helps, you know, not make that so muddy. Like some colors can be together like that. I really like that. This is what this looks like. I feel like I'm in like strange lighting here. Hang on. I apologize if I've just made this like a terrible, terrible video. I'm so sorry. But that's what this looks like. I'm going to put on some eyeliner and mascara, and then I will be right back. Alright, I am back. I have my eyeliner on. I have my mascara on. I put some lipstick on. I put on the Becca lipstick in Sugar, which is a really light pink shade, like light pink nude shade, and I really like it. I think especially with looks that are kind of grungy, I prefer nudie pink looks. That's just what I do. So this is how it turned out. I'm really happy with it. I really, really like this palette. I think the colors are unique. I think the way they work together is really nice. I think if my eyes weren't total trash right now, like their texture is so, so bad because they are so irritated, that the liner probably would have been a little bit better, but such is life, and we move on. I will go ahead and swatch these for you real quick, and then that's it. And then we can go about our merry ways, hopefully, healthily. I know, what a nice thought. Okay, so from top to bottom is how I'm going to do it, left to right. And I'm going to start with scooting over so that hopefully you guys can see my arm. So the first color is Peru, which these is so weird. The shimmer colors, I hardly touch that. I guess I could pick up a little bit more. The shimmer colors are super thin, so it's weird. It almost feels like you have nothing on your hand or your finger or your eye, but you do. And Peru is gorgeous. Like, hey girl, I love you. Piper is the next color, and it's like a magenta color. Oh, that is pretty. It's magenta with like purple undertones, so it makes it even more gorgeous, which I did a terrible swatch. I'm so sorry. Let's try this again. There. There's that. And unfortunately, it's not picking up nearly as nice as it looks in person. It is actually super unique and pretty. The next color is Phoebe. And this is another one with a texture kind of like Peru. So it's very thin. You don't even think you've got anything on. But just stunning. And I hardly touched it. I mean, really. Okay. Then we got Paige. It's a matte color. Which I did a terrible job picking that up as well. Sorry. There's that one. Really pretty. Sabrina, which is like a really true purple color. I don't know where I thought I was taking that sentence. Somewhere else. To the nap that I need. Okay. Just gorgeous. That's the top row. I'm like, oh, here we go. I'm already going to start running out of room. I can sense it. I've done it again. If worst comes to worst, I'll double back. Okay, so Winifred is the next one. In the next row, which I just picked up weird again. But just beautiful. That was a terrible pickup. Like, I didn't really, like, try to pick it up. Sarah, which is kind of like a gray toned purple. And it's also a matte. Well, it's gray beige purple. Really, really pretty color. I like that one a lot. Mary, which is the color that I have on my lid, is kind of like a gray, green, blue, depending on the light. Right now, it's pulling stronger in the green and brown from where I'm sitting. But it does also have a little... It's just a very unique color. Samantha is like a pinky bronzy... Well, not bronze. A pinky gold brown. It's gorgeous. I don't even... Pinky, rosy, rose goldy. Ugh, I'm terrible. I should be swatching this easier so you can see it. Gorgeous. Kiki is a brown matte. Just another really pretty color. Unfortunately, I cannot grab it. I feel like when you use the same finger to swatch, sometimes it gets kind of difficult. Okay, I'm going to put Hermione here, and then I might backtrack a little bit and go back and forth. Okay, so Hermione is like this goldy color. These, okay, I figured it out. So they remind me of Dose of Colors, but they also very much, some of them remind me of Charlotte Tilbury's formulation. That thin, kind of glittery, and Tom Ford kind of thing. Okay. I'm going to put Bonnie and Marnie right next to it. I'm going to take off my watch. That might help. Maybe buy some more space. So that's Bonnie. Gorgeous, gorgeous green. Marnie. Also gorgeous green, but more in the cool tone greens. Get in there. I love that. That is beautiful. And then Nancy is the next color. And I'm going to try and squeeze that there in the same row. But I feel like my wrist is always kind of an awkward place to swatch. And then I'm going to put Fiona right up here at the top, which is a shimmery color. Not the same formulation as the one next to it, though. Oh, I forgot it has a flip. Holy crap. Yes. Gorgeous. So that is the palette. Yay. That is me dropping stuff. Yay. So I hope the swatches are helpful to you, so maybe you can make a decision on if you want to get this. I would. Last I knew it was limited edition, but it's also been out for a little bit still. He's had a few sales on it, and I got it, and I love it. So I'm just saying, if you're on the fence about it, I would definitely give it a shot. I've been really happy with his formulations and his products. So there's that. I hope you guys like this. If you did, I guess I could go back in the middle. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, subscribe, and ring the bell for future updates. Thank you guys.